Good day, fellow investors. Adobe stock now looks like Google in April, therefore you can expect 50 to 100% upside in the next 12 months. And there was this great comment here, so not a value investor but a long-term fan, thank you that. However, there were some great questions here on Adobe, and I really want to go through these questions one by one. I'm critical of the use of non-GAAP numbers, however, the GAAP numbers are also good regardless of non-GAAP numbers. And that is correct. GAAP numbers are 25% lower, but still great, still growing, profitable, everything looks good, despite the great stock market compensation that Adobe is giving. Now, when it comes to marketing, AI will change or help Adobe or just work harder. Well, AI has just started. I am using it daily to see how things work. However, perhaps it might not lower that much the seat count. It will, because you can do so much more with AI as it develops, and therefore it might just need less Adobe people there, which is a key risk. For now it's not going, as the same as ChatGPT is not replacing Google, therefore the stock is up. Maybe the next 2 years Adobe will also not sense an impact, but it is a risk. Whether it will materialize or not, I don't know. Same as with Google. All these new search powerful engines, language models are a risk. When it will materialize, I don't know. Number 3, you say that Adobe's key variable is growth. However, they have been growing faster over the last 5 years. Isn't that a key number to see whether they will grow even faster in the future? Can we just look at the past and translate it in the future? When it comes to Microsoft in the past, there was just Word, there was not anything else. My editor said, Sven, we don't need Adobe, I just need this and we can do great things. So there is alternatives for people around there. So it's not that you just need. Some people, yes, need Adobe and that's it. However, there are others that don't use it and also do fine things. Without Microsoft, that was different back then. You could not write. And here there was a great comment, got out a little over 600 for the exact reasons. I had 10 seats of Adobe at the workplace and now we have 0. Because they bought something else, something cheaper, low-cost opportunities. I didn't click it, but they mention it there. So rear view mirror always helps, but the future is key. And the key question is, can we estimate? If I can't, it's a no-go for me, that's it. Even if it's a great business, great balance sheet, great margins, everything looks good. However, if I can't know, I'm happy to miss the opportunity. Like I missed the opportunity with Google up 80%. And yes, perhaps Adobe will be like Google. They are growing, acquiring things, investing, all good strategies. But I don't know, what's the risk? What will push Adobe stock higher? That's the key question. They don't pay a dividend, they doing acquisitions, have been doing not great over the last 5 years. The P ratio is now going cheaper. They are repurchasing stocks, also pushing that higher. That more repurchases, 10 billion on the market cap, that should push the stock higher 50%, just the repurchases. So very interesting situation, great comments. I hope that Adobe goes up 80%. Just on the buybacks, 50%. The problem with the buybacks is that they are buying back, but also the managers are selling back. So that's an issue there. However, interesting situation. I'm looking forward to watching this evolve. Personally, I'll just stay on the side because I have better in my portfolios.